everybody, this is Jen from Suds-N-Such, and I've had a request, a couple actually, to make a video of start to finish on how I make soap. So this is going to be a long video, and if you guys don't want to hang out for it, you can fast forward it towards the end to me finishing my soap if you want to do that. But I finally got a memory card that's long enough that I could do start to finish soap making for you guys. And the first thing I do is line my mold. Before I start anything, this is what I do. Now, I have done a video once before and showed you guys how I line my mold, so I'm not going to explain this. If you guys want to see how I do that, you can go to that video and it'll explain to you how I line my molds. So I'm just going to do this really fast and get my soap mold lined. I did my 500 subscriber giveaway video a few minutes ago, so I'm really excited for that. And I normally have you guys propped up on my oil buckets, but I need them for the video, so you guys are not up quite as high as normal. So I apologize if you can't see as well. What are you doing, Noah? What are you doing? Don't be trying to bust it. Noah. Alright, there's that. Yeah. And I'll probably have to stop making this video because I have some people coming over, but that's okay. We'll just work on measuring out my oils and everything, and I'll just pause and come back. No biggie. I've done it before making soap. Now, I'm lining my mold like normal, but I'm going to line it also with a new fondant mat I got. I want to try. I see a lot of soapers using them and it makes gorgeous soaps, and I wanted to try it, so I ordered one. And I cut it to fit my mold. Which I have no idea how long this has taken me. About 3 minutes or so. That's how fast I get my molds. Okay, this is my fondant mat, and I'm hoping that I can do this. I have measured and cut it to hopefully fit my mold perfectly, and I'm hoping that I can tape it on to stay. Who knows? This may end up being a disaster. But I'm trying to push it down in the corner, which I know the ends are going to be rounded. The corner of the soap and the bottom is going to be more rounded, but that's okay. It'll just end up being a little bit taller of a bar because it'll have the same amount of soap. sorry, my arm's all in the way. I know that, I'm sorry. And the only reason I lined it with the parchment paper, because the soap will not stick to the silicone, but I'm just afraid if I happen to have seepage, I don't want to be able to not get my soap out. Great. Alright, well that is that. You guys can see that fondant mat in there. Let's hope that it stays. I'm going to tape it a little bit more. Alright, there's that. Soap mold ready to go. We'll hope it stays. Now let me get my bowls. I'll pause you guys for this. Take a second. Alright, this is everything I use to make one batch of soap. I've got my main bowl, 2 of these bowls. One is to mix my oils, or to melt my oils. The other is my lye water. Fragrance cup. My additives, which is my oatmeal and my clay. My strainer for my silk. My one good rubber spatula. And then a harder spoon. This is to get out my harder oils. Alright. First, I measure out my lye water. And I know my recipe by heart, so I don't have to worry about that. Let me grab my water. I always use distilled water. Okay. And I do such a water discount that, whoops, I don't mind if I go over just a little bit. Like I went over a ½ an ounce, which is fine because I do a water discount, so it's not a big deal. This is my lye container. My lye is kept, uh-oh, I need another one. Hold on. Sorry about that, I didn't realize this one was so low. And I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, I keep my unopened lye in a box in my soaping area, all covered up. Now, this is not a video for me, people to fuss on how I make soap. This is how I do it. And I'm just doing this for those of you that were curious on a start to finish. Okay. This one goes back up top. The other one will go to the trash. I always turn it off when I'm not using my my scale. This is my silk. I bought it in a great big thing. And of course I've washed my hands, so they're all clean. That's about how much I use. Just grab off a piece, put it in my water. Put that back. Turn my fan on. Lye goes in the water. Oh, hold on. I have a specific spatula for my lye. And I mix this until everything is dissolved. I'll bring you guys back when it's dissolved. Okay guys, I know there's going to be a lot of pausing and coming back to this, but I've turned my fan off because the fumes only last for about 30 seconds. And I've been mixing for about 2 minutes, and it's dissolved. All of my silk, I'm not sure if you guys can see down in there, my silk is dissolved. So I'm going to take this and put it in the sink and just a cold water bath. I don't put ice in it because I found that it cools down just as fast in just cold water as it does with the ice. So I'll be right back. I didn't pause you guys, so hang with me. Yeah, Noah. Alrighty, that is getting some water in the sink. And I forgot one thing. I seem to do it a lot. My little cup for my cream. I'm just checking on my lye water. Alrighty, that's that. Now, this is how I do mine. I start out with my rice bran oil. And I got mine in the 35-pound big tub, and I just refill this bottle up because this is much easier to try to work with. I over poured, so we got to take some back. Now I need more. See, I do this a lot. Okay. In my rice bran oil, I mix up my micas and my oxides in rice bran oil because it's in all of my recipes. So I always discount sorry, I got a text message. I always discount my rice bran oil by like 1/4 of an ounce because I know I'm going to add my micas and my colors. So, there's my rice bran oil. And I don't know what I'm opening. I never do. Oh, that's my shea butter. So what I do with shea butter is because shea butter is known to get grainy if it is heated on its own in like the microwave or something, it'll get grainy. So, what I do is I put it in my rice bran in my base oil. I can't talk and measure at the same time. Okay. I put it in my base oil. That way, as I add my warmed up oils, it'll slowly melt my shea butter. Because I don't want it to be grainy. Alright. There's that one down. I try to use the least amount of dishes as possible when I'm making soap. Okay, this is my coconut oil. Measure this out. And my coconut oil, my palm, and my rice bran all comes in great big, like 50, my rice bran's 35 pound. And the other come in 50-pound containers. And I refill up my smaller ones just because they're easier to deal with. Uh-oh. I dropped a piece of it. I think if I get all of this off. I have enough. And I always, not everybody does this, I super fat at 5%. And when I measure my oils out, I always do them just a little bit over. Say if it asks for 10 ounces, I do 10.05. Because I don't care how many times you scrape that bowl, you're not going to get all of that oil out of the bowl. That's just my way of thinking. I've never had a soap come out bad doing it that way. That's just me. In goes the microwave. And of course my microwave's unplugged. And I'll bring you back when it's melted. I'm back. We are nice and melted. So I'm going to add this to that. Scrape my bowl out as best as I can. Because you want to try to get out every little bit. That's why I always put just a smidgen more in there, because I know I can't get it all out. Alright, next oil. This is my cocoa butter. I get it from Essential Depot when they run their specials. And this is a cocoa butter that I got when I was ordering from Bulk Apothecary, I think it was. And I just refill this tub up. I just break it up into little pieces and refill it. Just a little bit more. There we go. Perfect. Alright. That one out of the way. And I'm going to take this one and melt it in the microwave too. Be right back. I wanted to tell you that sometimes in the meantime, while I'm waiting for oils to melt in their microwave, I'm not impatient when I'm starting soaping, because this is enjoyable to me. That's why I only use one container. I just stir what's in my pot, or in my main bowl here, to help the shea butter to break up and to dissolve a little bit easier. Alright, I'll bring you back in a minute. Alright, our coconut oil is melted. Or cocoa butter, coconut oil. We already did that one, hello. My cocoa butter is all melted. Just scraping out my bowl. And I've only got one more, because in here I have gotten my rice bran, my shea butter, my coconut oil, and my cocoa butter. The last thing I have is my palm. So, let's get that turned on, give this a stir. Put that on there. Grab my bucket, and I hope I have enough in here. If not, I'm going to have to pause you guys and fill it up. I don't know. Maybe. I may be cutting it close. We'll see. Now, like I said, my palm oil is in a bigger bucket, and I fill up my smaller bucket just because it's easier, and I can't hardly ever get the lid off my big bucket. Ugh. I think I'm gonna make it. Yep, I had just enough in here. that went over. I have to take some of it out. Like I said, the reason I wash my hands good is because they make a mess. And I use my hands a lot when I'm soaping. There we go, perfect. Let's get this melted. I need a paper towel, wipe my hands off. Today, I never even said, today I'm going to make strawberry shortcake. And I'm wanting to do some type of embeds on top just because I don't get to do them very often. So I want to do that. Let me get my fragrance down. See, I should have had all this ready. But as you can see, I'm not ever organized when I make soap. I'll find it eventually. There we go. Found it. Let's get my oil, my fragrance measured out. There we go. Put it back. I'm almost out. Yes, buddy. Okay. Alright, let's get my cream. Now, I'll weigh it so you guys can watch me. I never ever weigh it because I know how far to fill it up, and I hit 2 ounces. I've just done it so many times. I know how far to go. Alright, let's get my oatmeal and my clay. These are additives that I use in all of my soaps. This measuring spoon is 2 tablespoons, and I fill it up, each one. Just like so. Alright. Clean my mess up some. Palm oil is all nice and melted. And I'm trying to cut this video down as much as I can so it's not like an hour-long video. That's why I pause. And you know, then come back. Alright. And that is all of my oils. I have got my fragrance measured out. I have my cream. I have my oatmeal and my Kaolin Clay. My lye water is ready. And I have my silk in there. And this has probably taken a total of, we're at 9 minutes on the video, so I'd say we've taken a total of 15 minutes to be completely ready to make soap. Now I'm not sure if you guys can see. I'll pick you up so you can see down in there that some of my shea butter is not melted yet. It's going to be in just a moment. Let me put you back. It's not making you too sick. And the last time I did this pink, purple, and white. So I think I'm going to stick with those colors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause and get my colors together, and I'll bring you right back. Okay, it's a good thing that I paused because I did not have enough titanium dioxide mixed up. So I just mixed that up really fast, and I wanted to do the temperatures for you guys. Because this is normally when I soak, immediately after I'm ready. So I just wanted to show you guys what my temperatures are. Okay. My oils are sitting at 98 degrees right now. Alright, now let me go check my lye water.
I just took the ball.
You did? Alright, here's my lye water. It is sitting at 82 degrees. So this is when I don't ever... Austin, be quiet. I normally never ever take temperatures because I just guess and I just go. And as you can see, those temperatures are not bad. The lye water is a little bit cooler than my oils, which is fine. As long as it's not drastic, it'll be fine. But I'm going to have to pause because my husband's going to call. And I'll come back after I talk to him a minute and we'll actually make the soap. Alright everybody, we are back, finally. It's been about 20 minutes and I've got my colors. And these are my bowls for my colors. They're always wet. World's worst for not drying them out before I set them up. And I've actually decided also to put little pink hearts on top because I made a ton of embeds, which you guys probably seen the videos of that, and I want to use them. So I will retake the temperatures so you guys can see what it is now. And my fragrance does not accelerate at all, which is wonderful. Let's get this scooted around. In 20 minutes, it's not went down a whole lot. We're looking at about 90 degrees on my water. Or on my oil, Lord of mercy. My lye water probably is going to be close to 80. Yep, 80.1. Alright, is my lye water. Alright, there's that. Alright, so let's get this show on the road. I just really hope you guys can see what I do, what I'm going to do, because you're not up as high. And stay, please. Alright. My colors. Start out with my oats. You for a minute. I know I've done this 1,000 times already, but I'm gonna try to get you guys up at a higher angle, so hold on, bear with me. Alright, I hear you, Noah. I'm much more happier with that angle. Alright, I use my cream next. in our silk. I strain it even though I know it's all dissolved. I still strain it. Because just in case there's any left. You never know. That goes in the sink. Fragrance. You guys pray that this works out good, that I don't, it doesn't seep all the way through and I make a mess of my soap when I go to pour it. It's the first time me using that silicone mat, but it just makes pretty stuff on it. Pretty designs. And for my colors, all right, white. Ooh, got some on me. See how that does. I'm gonna mix this just a little bit longer than normal because I don't want it to be thin when I pour it in. You know, try to keep it from seeping underneath that mat. Noah, son, Lord have mercy. Okay, now let's do pink first. But this is a really dark pink. Noah. Okay. I think it's a raspberry color. It's the same color as my embeds that I'm going to do on top, which is a gorgeous pink. I absolutely love it. Purple. Let's hope we get a good purple. I'm going to do a drop swirl and then go back in with the spoon swirl. I'm pretty sure that's what I did last time. Or something similar to that. Get all my lids here shut, cleaned up. Okay, had a pretty nice trace. I think I'm safe from it sinking or underneath. We hope. So let me grab my mold, and I've marked the edges of it. Now this soap I will not be able to put my lid on. I know that because it's going to be a bit taller. Because of the mat, and then also because I'm going to put the little embeds on top. Alright, spoon, gonna do a flippity flop. Just to give it just that little bit of extra. Hello. I can hold on to my spoon. I have dropped it in there before. Alright, now I'm gonna come back and do it this way. Alright, now I'm going to bang it. And I'm actually going to, I started doing it down there in the floor. I'm going to untape my silicone liner. That way, I don't know if it needs to. I'm hoping that it doesn't bow and all of that. Come on, tape. Get this last one. Okay, I think I got it. Well, we'll just hope for the best. Okay, now we're going to put the top on. Put the rest of the soap on the top. This soap smells awesome. Yes, it does, Noah, don't it? say it smells awesome.
Hi.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah? Yes? You better leave that can of pop alone. He's playing with the can of pop on the floor. Yeah? Yeah? Alright. Let's put these bowls in the sink out of the way. Clean up my mess. Okay. Put that over there. Now I'm going to see spoon how set up this is for me to put my hearts. I think this is the tallest soap I've ever made, which is awesome. I love it. Okay. Alright, now let's get my little hearts. Let's see about zooming you guys in. Wrong way. See if I can't do this without really screwing this up. Okay, there. Let's see. What are you doing, Noah? Oh, no. Hello. What are you mad about? Hmm? I don't want my hearts to be in there perfectly straight up and down. Something different. And I think they're all going to have to, I'm going to have to turn this and scooch them to me just a hair. which is no biggie. Just scooch them all. Just a smidgen. Let's see. I think I got it. Are you trying to eat me? Okay. There's that. Hope they all look okay. Oh well. And I've got some jojoba beads that I've ordered. I'll show you guys. I've got all kinds. And I think I'm going to use these pretty purple ones. So let's see if I can't open the bag. Having difficulties. There we go. Not sure how much I like them on there, but we'll see. And we'll do glitter. Gotta have glitter too. This is a special soap. First time using my mat. I haven't made soap in a couple of weeks. So, alrighty. This is my new strawberry shortcake. So thank you guys all for watching. And hopefully it's not a horrendous video.